Jason here again, outside, and snow, which is also a nice thing here. Didn't snow as much as I'd hoped, but ideally it will snow more this weekend. What is it? 4 days till Christmas? Got off work early today. Figured I'd come out. So I got 2 missions today. First mission is find a new spot out at this park. The other thing I'm doing today is I'm testing some traction devices. As you can see, maybe if I point the camera right now, I have the chains on, and I brought the other style, which is the cleats. So I'm trying to figure out which one of these works better. I sell both kinds at my work. We're Industrial Supply, and I've kind of wondered which one I'd like better. Plus, it leaves kind of a cool footprint, doesn't it? This trail is the perfect test for traction devices because there's a lot of ledge travel that's sloping, has eroded slightly to the downhill side. So if you did slip while you're up here, you'd fall into the river and you wouldn't have fun. You'd probably break yourself a little bit and be really cold. So the idea is that I wear the chains all the way in and then switch out to the cleats and wear those all the way out. See if I notice a difference, which one I might like better. And then also have a snack and maybe some hot coffee too while I'm at it. But anyway, let's get going. We're almost to the ledge portion and some of the steeper parts. So this will be good. Okay, here's the start to, some parts where it's steep and nothing that you'd get, killed over, but you definitely don't want to fall down there. So it's kind of a nice little break-in to see how much you can really put on these traction devices. So first impressions are awesome for the chains. They're working way good. I'm even digging into like the under layer of mud, which is usually really slick, slippery slick. And these chains definitely just provide a little bit of confidence in each step, which really just helps a lot when you're doing this kind of travel. So if we're talking about places that you don't want to fall off of, looks like I've come to the right spot. But this is so awesome up here, man. This is like 5 minutes from my work. And yeah, there's a bunch of town and houses. It's not the most beautiful view, considering all of the man-made stuff, but I don't really look at that stuff. So, I've done my duty exploring and testing out these chains, and if the cleats are any better than these, I'd be surprised. But yeah, I'm gonna take a hike down to this table that I know is down there. Use that table to make some coffee, have a snack, and then I'll switch out to the cleats, which are in my backpack. And we'll see how the cleats do on the way back. I don't know if you can see it. It's usually better if you're looking into the sun. But it's just like lightly, like little crystallized molecules of water. You know, it's like the tiniest little pieces of sparkle in the air. The moisture in the air is just cold enough to freeze, so it just kind of falls, makes that sound. It's like glitter. Like there's glitter everywhere. Glitter everywhere. Glitter. It's like glitter. Well, no such luck today finding a bushcraft camp spot, whatever. Success coming up here and exploring. I went farther than I ever have before. So I know what's beyond where I've been. And really a successful day for me. If you go beyond or go home, man. Go beyond or go home. That's the new Haggard Wilderness logo. But anyway, the other thing that's a success today is that I am so confident in these ice trekker things, man. Even though you've watched me trip like 3 times, that's my own clumsiness, not the ice trekkers. Which even the name Ice Trekker, you know, reminds me of Winter Trekker. Shout out to my homie. If you haven't seen Winter Trekker's stuff, he's like the first outdoor YouTube content that I ever watched. He got me hooked on all this other stuff. But yeah, these chain brand ice these chain attachments are called Ice Trekkers. And you can get them at your local Fastenal and probably elsewhere. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, the confidence in my step is just so much better. Really, if there's snow on the ground and I'm not wearing snowshoes, I'm gonna wear these. I mean, even if the snow's relatively deep, which at that point I'd be wearing snowshoes. Well, I'm pretty sure that there used to be a table right here, but now not so much. Oh, look at there. What is that? See it? See it right there? It's a table. I know y'all think I'm freaking hilarious. Awesome birds are chirping. Oh, look at that. The snow just comes right off there. That is perfect. Well, guys, successful day already. Got the other style cleats. Looks like there's 8 cleats on these things. And I would be surprised if these were better than these chains, at least in this condition. Maybe if it was actually just like pure sheets of ice, these would work better because they would stab a little more into. You can see what I'm saying. These cleats, these chains, it's like the entire surface of your boot really is being covered and dominated by these chains. Every inch of this chain equals traction. This rubber, on the other hand, there's only 8 of these little grommets. So only these 8 points are actually providing good traction. The rest of it's obviously sticky, traction-y rubber, but so is the bottom of your boot. So what difference does that make? I have a feeling that the chains are gonna dominate the performance of these guys, because the chains are just where it's at. So quick install video, and that's what those look like. when they're off your boot. Just like that, and they're off. And then these are the exact same concept. This goes around the toe, your boot. Maybe we'll make sure that it's flat and even. Kinda, yeah. It looks right. I don't know. Seems kind of weird to me. Maybe they're crooked. Maybe I'm not putting them on right. Is that it? Yeah, I don't know. Just for me putting these ice cleat ones on, can already tell I don't like them as much. They don't fit as good. And they're the same size, extra large. They're made by the same people, by the way, so you know. These are made by the same company, so we'll see what we think, but I'm hungry and thirsty. So today, we got water, Clif Bar, and I brought my GSI French press, stove gas, and a pot, and all that for getting the stove going. Some hot water cooking. Sweet. Okay, so I'm just gonna boil up a subtle cup of coffee, nothing crazy. So I got a couple treats. White chocolate macadamia Clif Bar, which I've never tried before. Looks pretty good. This is not consistent with my diet, but I figured I was out here walking a lot of steps, so I earned it. And another treat that I got myself for today is some 3 hazelnut coffee creamies to put in my coffee. I like black coffee, but it's a treat to get creamer in there. So, screw it, diet. Screw you, diet. Diet guy. Here's a pro tip. Bring your little handle guys out off of your pot before you start boiling it. Smarty pants. It's almost ready. But yeah, might be a good idea. Let's try out this guy here. 42 carbs. Oh no. And 17 other carbs. No, 42 total. Fiber, 9 grams of protein. It's good. Vitamins. I don't think there's any high fructose in here, which is good. They use like rice syrup and stuff. Well, it's no steak or stew, but when you don't eat sugar or carbs really at all, man, this is a treat. I always liked Clif Bars before I went on my diet, but they didn't keep me skinny. That's for sure. It's getting close. It's close enough for me. I don't need it to be that hot. Coffee in there. And, oh, I don't have anything to stir it with. Oh well, I'll just kind of shake it up a little bit. And then let it do its thing for a second. Oh. That's way good. Whew, wind is getting chilly. I'm sure sitting around has a lot to do with it, but it is getting later in the day. So drink a little bit of water, get on out. Woo. Significant drop in temperature right there for sure. That wind picking up. When I came here, it said it was 18 degrees. Now understand, guys, I know that these are not for glacier travel. You know, you could say, I mean, really, these aren't even made for climbing or hiking. They're for people not slipping in their day-to-day. These cleats definitely make a difference. The cleats don't feel significantly worse, but they're not better. I can tell that those chains just had a lot more grip, and there's just more surface area of chain than there is of these little spikes. Well, guys, thanks for joining me again, watching. The few of you that watch my videos, I appreciate, and much love to the other bushcraft and outdoor people from YouTube, sharing their love. You know, subscribing me when I subscribe them and commenting me when I comment them. It means a lot. I'll be out in the next couple days bringing you on an adventure. So we see you then. We see you then. We will see you then. Haggard Wilderness. Peace. Peace out. Haggard Wild Wild. Haggard Wild Wild West. Wicked Wild Wild West. Haggard, Haggard, Haggard. Haggard, Haggard, Haggard. Haggard. Wild. Haggard. Wild. Wild. Haggard Wilderness. Wilderness.
I got a brand new companion. Do right this time. I got a brand new companion. Man, I'm gonna do right this time. Well, she cools me with her breathing, chases away